We told you the other week, didn't we, about how our Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, basically said that, it's part and parcel of living in London. That is, of course, crime, all that sort of stuff. But I wanted to highlight this to you because it is a serious thing. It really is serious because it could happen to any single one of us. And it's truly shocking. I would call it terror in London, to be honest, because it is that worrying. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. We'll have a lovely wave. Thank you so much as ever for your company, and thank you for liking our British telephone box. Doesn't work. I know, it's a shame, isn't it? But there you go. I do like seeing them though, but isn't it a shame they don't keep them gleaming as they used to? I'm not quite sure who owns this particular box, whether it's the council in this area, but they just look so dilapidated, and yet they're an iconic thing on our street, aren't they? Yes, now there's plenty of iconic places, as one can imagine, here in the very heart of London. Places like the Dorchester, the Ritz, Brown's Hotel in Mayfair, and they're sort of places steeped in history. And if you have the wonderful opportunity, maybe, because you and we're not going to stay in there because suites are £10,000 a night, all that sort of stuff. But you like to go in if you can, or maybe you've had an afternoon tea treat bought for you by, it's a birthday treat or something like that, and you think, lovely, I can't wait. You get your glad rags on, don't you, your refinery, your best suit, your tie, whatever, and off you go, and you think this is wonderful. Now this is happening across London on a regular basis. I was talking to a very established doorman at one of the finer hotels here in London, and he basically said he's seen it on a daily basis. Do be careful, because what I'm going to point out is this. Imagine, say, you have gone for afternoon tea and you've put your best frock on and you've got your new handbag and all that sort of stuff, the phone, everything. Now, when you come out, you're a little bit distracted, particularly if you've had that little glass of champagne that they serve with some afternoon teas. And I'm not being snobby, I'm just saying it's a treat, isn't it? You can have that if you want. And everybody's joyous and you come out, you're chatting, and maybe on the pavement outside. What people are doing is targeting people like that, snatching handbags, as you can see what's happened here at Brown's Hotel in London. And literally it goes like that. It's like I told you about my phone being stolen. It's that quick. And this is escalating on a daily basis. Now, these particular hotels are normally very well staffed, but not everyone has a doorman. Most of them do, but they're not carrying any sort of instruments. They're not there to try and protect you. They're there simply to open the door and welcome you to the hotel. The reason why I highlight this is, as I say, nobody's actually mentioning this in the media, but the doormen have told me that this is now a regular occurrence. And what happens is, of course, the gangs pick on this because, as I said, even if you are lucky enough and rich enough to be able to stay there, they look at you and think, we'll get you because you've got a Rolex watch on or something like that. I think also what's more interesting about that is pushing forward, as you can understand. Then if you are caught off guard, you've no chance of getting your product back. It's a terrible situation, and I don't like to report these things because obviously you want people to come over here and feel happy and relaxed and enjoy tourism, but you always have to be truly on your guard. And before everybody says to me, but Neil, you're standing there in front of a phone box with your phone and it's in your hand on a stick. Yes, there's a lovely Westminster Council friend that I've got who's helping me just off here, Cambridgeshire, that's looking out for everybody. Thank goodness you can find friends on the street, you know what I'm saying? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.